Hello, hello, hello. What's up? It's your girl Twan the Mystic from housemystic.com. Hello and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, what's up? I'm Twan. Okay, so back on camera, but hey, if you notice my tongue looks a little yellow, it's because I was drinking turmeric with turmeric tea. So I just noticed that in the camera. Anyway, don't want y'all thinking something's wrong with me. But anyway, um, today we're talking all about your next level up, your next glow up, okay? So go ahead and light your candles, light your incense, and light your blunts because we're about to get real deep with this reading. And if you love deep, insightful, and accurate pick a cards, definitely keep watching and definitely hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you're updated every single time I drop something new, okay? So go ahead and pick the picture or the numbers that you feel the most drawn to, and I will see you at your corresponding timestamp. Hello, hello, hello. Those of you that chose pot number one, let's get into your reading all about your next level up, your next glow up. Let's get into it. So, we're going to be talking about what's going on with you now. Then, we're going to talk about how you're leveling up, glowing up, and then channeled messages and when you can expect this level up, glow up, whatever. Okay, so let's get into it. And like I said in the intro, I was drinking some like a turmeric concoction I made, and I noticed my tongue looks a little orangish yellow. So there's nothing wrong with me, guys. So I wonder, the fact that I need to tell y'all that, well, first of all, just so you know, nothing's wrong with me, but um, it also makes me think that spirit wants you to be more confident in what you're saying. Maybe you are someone that you do what I do. Maybe you're a content creator, a maybe you write, maybe you sing, maybe you do something where you use your words and your ideas to like draw in customers, clients, subscribers, followers or something, and spirit wants you to be more confident in what you're putting out there, what you're saying. But anywho, yeah, let's just get into your reading. So as far as what's going on with you now, let's see. The mask, hiding true feelings, pretending and delude, gaslight, and personify. So this mask, this is making me think that you possibly do something I do. Like a content creator, a creative person, a person that puts their ideas and their work out there. And I feel like you are, I don't know why I'm feeling called to look at my phone. I don't know why. But yeah, I feel like you, like what's going on with you right now. Maybe you're a little shy. Maybe you don't put all your ideas out there. Maybe you're afraid to put your ideas out there, your thoughts out there, like to show your true self, maybe to people in general. Maybe because, yeah, maybe you aren't a content creator, but I feel like some of you guys are. And I feel like your spirit team, your spirit guides, I don't know if y'all heard that, but your spirit team and your spirit guides, you're being called, or they're calling you to show more of yourself. Whether it's, like I said, with possibly you do what I do, or maybe in general to people to be like to reach out. Maybe you've been realizing you need to reach out more or share more of what's on your mind or what you have to say or something like that. Okay, so we have depth, awareness, importance, and value. And that literally makes me think depth. We have mask and we have depth. So I feel like maybe right now you're feeling called to show more of yourself, to release or expose your deepest feelings or like your hidden talents. And then we have picture, looking at pictures, missing you, nostalgia, make new memories. So I do feel like some of you guys are people that do stuff on social media. Um, yeah, or like take pictures or, yeah, like it's just giving social media with this. So maybe you're being called to show your face more, and it's funny because I'm showing my face. So so yeah, maybe that's a calling for you too. Show your face more, promote yourself more, share your ideas more, show more of your personality. Like maybe you're being called to do that right now. And we have separation, but it's reversed. And upright is a sadness, bitterness, missing you, thinking about you, uncertain future. And that's funny because this says missing you too. So the fact that it says missing you, of course, it can mean someone misses you, but it's making me think you're missing. So I definitely feel like maybe right now you're feeling called to show yourself or put yourself out there more, but it's also making me think you're missing as far as like there is something that maybe you're feeling called to pursue. There's something that's like you're really really passionate about that you're being called to pursue, but maybe you've just kind of been putting it off like, oh, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And the spirit's like, no, not whatever, not whatever. Get back to that thing that you're deeply passionate about, because we literally have depth. So get back to your passions, or maybe spirit is telling you to go deeper with some of your passions, because maybe you kind of, you do it, but you don't take it, maybe you don't take it seriously because maybe you're not confident in it or something like that. And spirit is like, no, you better put your energy into that thing, whatever it is. All right. So now we're about to see how you're about to glow up. All right. So we have closure. We have closure. So it says letting go, ending chapters, emotional release, finally free. So maybe you're closing a chapter in your life where you weren't confident in yourself. You weren't confident in yourself. You weren't putting yourself out there, maybe, or maybe you were doing things you didn't really want to do. But I feel like you're ending a chapter in your life where you're missing, meaning you don't show your face, or you don't promote yourself, or you don't put yourself out there, or you don't pursue the things that you're deeply passionate about. So yeah, it's like, yeah, you're closing that chapter. Okay. So, and look how she's smiling. Red flags, warning signs, ignored intuition, potential trouble, you knew better. So the fact that we're talking about leveling up and glowing up, I don't think this is like a bad thing. I think it's more so like you're glowing up and leveling up in a way where it's like you're seeing the red flags. You're seeing the red flags within people, and calling it out, because maybe you were someone that didn't call out red flags, or because we have mask here. So maybe you were someone that just kind of, I don't know, didn't always say how you felt. You didn't always share your deepest thoughts or whatever, or you didn't follow your intuition when it said do this or don't do this. But I feel like you're leveling up in a way where you are no longer ignoring red flags, and you're no longer like not doing what you're feeling intuitively called to do. Like you're being very much intuitively led now. Okay? Mirror, mirror. Okay, facing yourself and others, reflective relationships, self awareness. What you see is you. And the fact that it keeps talking about you, yeah, I feel like how you're leveling up is like you're being the most you have ever been. You're being the most you that you have ever been. And I feel like that means you're, yeah, going after something you're deeply passionate about, something that you really love, something that you, I don't know, that feels like an extension of you. Like I feel like you're being more true to yourself than ever before. And I feel like that's why for some of you guys, this could involve you calling people out, or sorry if y'all can hear that sound because I thought closing the door would help, but my heat, it's so loud sometimes. But yeah, so I feel like you're being the most you that you could ever be. The most you could ever be. So yeah, it's like, and then even how it says self-awareness is making me think that you're no longer just like not paying attention to your intuition when it says, hey, do this, or hey, don't do that, or hey, what's this, or hey, what's that. Like you're being more intuitively led. So maybe like your intuition is going to be like alert, 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 or well, yeah, alert, alert, whether it's good, bad, whatever. Your intuition, I feel like it's going to be your saving grace. Poker face, very interesting. Hiding true feelings, impossible to read, emotionally detached, you'll never know. And it's funny because we have mask, but I feel like you're gonna. I'm okay. Like I said, I feel like you're gonna be the most you've ever been. I feel like you're gonna be the most you've ever been. Oh, and I'm looking at the time and it's 4:11, and that makes me think of like the 401, the truth, and information and things like that. So I do feel like that's you. You're speaking your truth. You're putting yourself out there. You're being the most you've ever been. But we also have poker face, and poker face definitely makes me think that you are being more. It's like, even though you're being the most you've ever been, I feel like another way you're glowing up is like you're not letting shit bother you anymore. And that can look, oh wow, and I just seen 11:14. So look up ones and fours. But I feel like you're not letting shit bother you anymore, and that could look like you maybe not panicking so much, because maybe you're someone that like used to overthink, and you're just like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, about everything. So you're at a point where you're not doing that anymore. But poker face could also be you taking a chance on yourself, but it could also be that you're not chasing people or money or things anymore. You're in a energy where you're attracting, and you're not like yeah, I think that's the best way to put it. Like you're not chasing, you're attracting, and you're like not wavering. You're not wavering anymore. Like for example, like say you are someone that always maybe stressed about money or something like that. You're, instead of being like, oh my gosh, I have to do 75 things just to get money, just to make ends meet, you're in a space where you are like, no, I attract wealth, my needs are always going to be met, I'm going to be okay, and I'm not stressed. Do you get what I'm saying? Like you're not being like, oh, like you're not, kind of like, y'all know I love neuro knowledge, but not, I feel like you're not, because something he said in the video is the definition of manifestation is not getting moved by or not being controlled by the 3D reality. Knowing that when you're manifesting something, just because you don't see it yet, doesn't mean that it's not on its way to you, that it's not here. It's not here. Okay? And I feel like that's you, like understanding maybe concepts having to do with manifestation and law of attraction and things like that, and not chasing but becoming the vibrational match for whatever it is you're trying to attract. Get what I'm saying? So, all right, so we also have Knight of Pentacles, And we have the lovers. Okay. Because I wanted to bring love into it, but I'm like, let's just see if love comes up. But here it is. So I feel like you're not chasing relationships either. Because you see how this Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight of the deck. And that's funny. We have 1411. So, oh, and it's 414. Y'all, look up ones and fours because that has to do with a wish coming true and like making meaningful wishes and also like miraculous things happening for you because of your positive mindset and you taking action on what you're feeling called to take action on. So, okay, but anyway, this is the slowest moving knight and he he don't just move for anyone. He take his time, he do what he want to do. So I feel like how you're leveling up is one, you're attracting, you're not chasing. You're becoming a vibrational match, you're not chasing. You the best way I can say is you're attracting, you're not chasing, you're not wavering in your how can I explain this? You're not wavering in your belief, in your knowing. And then we have the lovers. So for the lovers, I definitely feel like that applies to relationships as well. Like you're not chasing relationships, you're not chasing people to make them like you, or you're just, I don't know, you're not just chasing anymore. And this number, I mean, yeah, the number that's on here is the number 6 and it's associated with Venus. The number 6 is associated with Venus, but this card is associated with Gemini. But Venus energy is all about attracting. So I feel like you're in a energy where you're like, you know what? The right person's going to come to me and you're focused on what's going on inside of you. And even if you're with someone, you're focused on you and becoming a vibrational match for maybe not love because maybe you're like you already have love, but you're becoming a vibrational match for the other things that you want instead of like chasing. Yeah, look, Queen of Swords. Yeah, I feel like this is Spirit saying stand on business when it comes to what you want. Don't waver. And I feel like that's the energy you're going to be in with this next level up, this glow up where you are standing on business and your reality ends up acting accordingly. Whether it's your money, whether it's your career, whether it's your love life, like you standing on business and not wavering and not being like, oh, I don't know. And that's what attracts the outcome. Okay. And then, yeah, we have 4 of Pentacles too. And that makes me think of not wavering as well, because look how she's holding that pentacle. Like she's not wavering on, like when it comes to this pentacle, she's holding on. And even how she's holding on to this sword. So this is making me think that, yes, don't waver with your beliefs, your whatever it is that you're wanting. But I feel like that's the glow up, level up that's happening for you because you're not going to waver with your beliefs. We have don't let your past hold you back. South Node. Oh, wait, no. I didn't mean to read that card, but we will read that card. But basically now we're getting into what when you can experience this next level up, this glow up or whatever. So yes, we have the South Node. Don't let your past hold you back. So currently the South Node is in Virgo, but it's going to be moving into Leo. Is it? Let me look it up right now in live time. South Node in Leo. Okay, March 26th. Wait. Oh, just kidding. July 26th, my bad. So yes, July 26th, 2026, it's moving. So maybe you have Virgo or Leo in your chart, and maybe this is like happening right now where you are realizing these things. And it makes sense because South Node energy is associated with like pulling your energy back, becoming more detached, releasing certain habits. And then with it being in Virgo, you're probably focused on releasing the certain shadow traits of Virgo, which is that overthinking and being really shy and things like that. So that makes sense. And then let's see, we have take action. So a lot of this stuff is happening right now. And I think I was even talking about feeling like you were feeling called to do certain things. So yeah, I feel like all of this is taking place now. And Spirit is saying to take action on what your intuition is telling you to do. Okay. Let's get some stuff from the Bowl of Answers. We have make the effort. You can't really see it because Eli spilled water on it, but make the effort. So take action. 11:11, and didn't I see 11 over here? Well, it was 11:14. Oh, but we did see 4:11. Oh, and these are 4 1s. Okay, new beginnings. Make a wish. Your thoughts are manifesting into reality. What did I say? We have, bruh, I literally said miracles, and we have miraculous solutions. Well, miraculous solutions. Important contract offer. So that could be another thing that's happening with this glow up, level up, move on. So yeah, I definitely feel, oh, we have don't let your past hold you back, and we have move on. So some of you guys, Spirit is saying to move on from the past. No. So this could be, yeah, you saying no to people and standing on business. And this could also be you at first being like, no, I'm not going to just let stuff go. And then we have Mirror by Justin Timberlake. So that's funny. So some of you guys, this glow up could involve a relationship that mirrors the like positive version of you. Oh, we have Aquarius, and that's funny because the North Node will be in Aquarius. So it says innovative, eccentric, independent, humanitarian, intellectual, unconventional, visionary. So Aquarius season could be important for you. We have Taurus. That's funny. We're basically listing all the fixed signs. So you could be a fixed sign. Blessing in disguise. So maybe there's certain things that's going to be happening where you don't realize it's a blessing in disguise. With the level up. Okay. And then we have change. Well, 555, change, release the past. Release the past again. Travel, try something new, adapt. So traveling could be a big thing with you during this glow up as well. Gift and a Curse by Meg Thee Stallion. I just saw 2222. So that's funny because she's extra fixed, and she talking her shit in this song. March. So didn't I accidentally say March, but it was for March 2027. But March could be significant for you as well. And then pay attention to the signs. All those numbers I listed, maybe you need to look them up. And there's something you don't know. So I feel like there's, something you don't see coming, like with this glow up, because I feel like you're already doing some of these things that are bringing this glow up closer and closer and closer to you. So love that for you. So that was your reading, pile number 1. If it resonated with you, let me get let's get a flame emoji. Let's get a flame emoji in the comments for this depth card. All right. And make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you're updated every single time I just something new. If you want to buy my art, if you want to tip me, if you want to join the Mystic Collective where I post daily collective readings and other content, definitely go to the link below. I think I said my art already. Yes. I would love if you guys bought some art for me. That information is below. If you want to follow me on social media, that's below too, okay? I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Peace. Hello, hello, hello. Those of you that chose pile number 2, let's get into your reading all about your next glow up, level up, whatever. So first we're going to talk about what is going on with you right now. Then we're going to talk about how you're leveling up, glowing up. Then we're going to get channeled messages about this glow up, and we're going to be talking about the like the time period you can expect some of this stuff to happen. Okay, so let's get into it. So I think it's funny that this I know y'all heard that. Well, I think y'all heard that with the sirens and stuff like that. And it's so funny because it brought me to alert, because before I got into this pile, I was taking a little break from doing the other pile, and then I was saying to myself like, "Oh, I need to get to work." And then that siren went off, was going off, and I was like, "Oh, let me get started," or whatever. So I wonder if, like, for some of you guys, this level up, glow up is like a spiritual awakening, a, excuse me, like a spiritual awakening, a soul calling or something. I mean, we're gonna get into the cards, but there's something about like your life purpose, your soul calling, like you're being called to do something. And this came up in another pile, but we're gonna see if your pile's similar. But I feel like you're gonna feel like pushed into something. It almost feels like urgent. Like, yeah, it almost feels urgent. That's the best way I can describe it. But let's get into your reading. So let's see what's going on with you right now. You can't make this up. And I forgot to tell y'all, my tongue may look a little orange or yellow because of my concoction I had. It has some turmeric in it, so it made my tongue look a little orangish yellow. So yes, guys, I'm fine. Uh, especially because I'm showing my face more. But yeah, we literally have epiphany or realizations, and it says epiphanies, understandings, and awakenings. And I don't look at these cards before I do them. I just do them because I love being surprised like this. But yeah, this glow up or something. Well, I mean, we are talking about what's going on with you right now. So maybe right now you are going through some type of like awakening, where it's awakening you to your true purpose, your true potential. Because maybe you've been kind of just like, okay, spirit, I'm gonna just do this. I'm gonna just, just living your life in a way that maybe is a little mundane. And when I say mundane, it doesn't mean like, oh, if you have a 9 to 5, your life is mundane. It's more so like, what are you doing with your everyday life? If you're not happy with it, it's time to change it. And I feel like that's what's going on with you right now. Like, you maybe feel like life is really boring, it's a little mundane. Maybe you hate your job, and maybe you want a better job, or you want to be an entrepreneur or something like that. But you're realizing like you're not really happy with how your day to day's been looking. Um your day to day. That's the best way I can describe it. Healing, we have releasing, purifying, cleansing. So I do feel like you're at a place where you're feeling like, I am not so happy with my everyday life, because like I said, maybe it's boring, maybe you don't care for your job, maybe it doesn't pay as much as you feel like you need to be paid. Maybe you find yourself always stuck in the house. Maybe you find yourself always bogged down with responsibilities, which, I mean, we all have responsibilities, but maybe it's like you don't have the help that you feel like you need. You don't have the, I don't know, there's something that you aren't necessarily satisfied with when it comes to your everyday life. Okay. Um, Intuition. And that's funny because of the fact that my intuition was telling us about this realizations card. So I definitely feel like your intuition is probably saying something to you right now, where because maybe you're like, okay, I want more. I feel like I should be doing more, but maybe not in like a doing more that you have to do 75 million things, but more so of like a, yeah, I know I have these degrees, or I have these certain talents, or I have these whatever, but I'm just settling for this certain job when I know I should have a job that pays more, or I'm settling for this job knowing that I'm supposed to be an entrepreneur, or I'm just, I don't know, but there's like a intuitive nudge that's telling you that you're settling, and that there is more out there for you right now. And then we have hopeless, and it says sinking, despair, and falling apart. And I feel like that's y'all. Like maybe not despair, but you're definitely realizing like, or feeling trapped in something, or feeling like that you've settled somewhere when you know you're meant for more. And I feel like you're feeling like right now you want to grow. I feel like that's the energy of your energy. That's how I could describe your energy right now. Like feeling like, okay, I want to grow. So, and feeling as if you haven't been growing or doing what you know you're capable of. Yes, that's what it is. You know you're capable of more. Okay? So let's see about this next glow up and level up in your life. Okay. I love when the cards are just so freaking literal like this. This is how I know that with this pile, your intuition is like ding, 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 ding. Okay? So it's a status upgrade. So it says new achievements, improved social standing, lifestyle elevation, next level. And what is this called? Your next level up, your next glow up. So y'all definitely leveling up and glowing up in maybe every sense of the word. Because I was mentioning career and job and stuff like that, but I feel like for this pile, you're leveling up in every sense of the word, where it's like, it could be your career and job, money. It could also be like your following or something. But I also feel like it's your look, it's your wardrobe, it's your car, it's your home. Like there's a lot that's on the up and up for you, pile two. Okay? Like, wow. Wow. So yeah, definitely leveling up. And the way he's like stepping out this car, like with his sunglasses on, like I definitely feel like this could be the pile where your next level up could involve fame. Okay? Especially with this saying improve social standing. So it could have something to do with like fame. Wow, we have on red, ignored messages, waiting anxiously, no replies. Maybe they're busy. And let me see something else. Unbothered. Okay. It's peace despite chaos, calm attitude, detachment from negativity, not my drama. And then we have deep fake, convincing lies, altered truth, virtual deception, seeing is no longer believing. So I feel like what's part of this level up for you, pile two, is you're leveling up in like every sense of the word, where like I said, it's your home, your car, your career and money, did I already say your look, your wardrobe, your shoes? Well, that's your wardrobe, right? Your health. Like I feel like there's a lot going up for you. And with these on red and deep fake cards, I feel like with this level up, glow up, there are gonna be people in your inbox. There are gonna be a lot of people sliding in your DMs, and for some of you guys, these are people from your past that like they was on that fake shit. They was on that fake shit, and now you're being called to, or not you're being called to, but you're being called to maybe leave some of these people on red. Maybe some, maybe all. I don't know. But you're being called to leave some of these people on red, I feel like, because there were some people that was on that fake shit that will be sliding in your DMs to be like, oh my goodness, like, wow, you look so great, or wow, you're doing great, and stuff like that. And no, absolutely not. And I feel like your spirit team, yeah, your spirit team is definitely going to let you know, especially because intuition here. And it could also even be maybe not even just people from your past or people from your past in general. Maybe it's none of that. It could even be people that end up in your inbox that you don't even really know like that, and you end up realizing or having a feeling like, okay, yeah, these people are fake. They just want to be near me because of my status or my money or my whatever. Like, you're going to be realizing who's real and who's fake, and who to leave on red and who to, you know what I mean? But I do feel like some people that have left you on red or ghosted you, or I don't know, they're going to be the ones possibly reaching out to you during this level up, this glow up, this whatever. Okay? So, next card, we have the Chariot. So, I definitely said your car. So, some of you guys, this next level up involves your car. Maybe you had a car that you had a hoopty before, or a car that just kept breaking down or giving you issues. You're finally getting a new car. And it maybe is not like something that's just super fancy, but for some of you guys, I feel like it is. I definitely feel like some of you guys are like getting a fancy car, or something like that. But for some of you guys, this could also be a lot of momentum in your career, with your finances, with like something that you do. You're going to see a lot of momentum with it. So, yes. Um, but then the Chariot also has to do with the intuition, because this is Cancer energy, and it's going to be telling you what to take action on. So that's one part that sounds like another pile. So if you were drawn to another pile, go look at it. But yes, so it's definitely going to tell you what to do intuitively, but I also feel like this is um damn, I just lost my train of thought. What was I about to say with that? I don't remember. But I definitely feel like you're gonna see more momentum in your life, your career, your money, or something, after maybe feeling like you're not seeing any momentum somewhere. Four of Wands, I did mention a home. So a lot of you guys, this level up involves a home and a car. And maybe some of you guys already have these things, but maybe you've been struggling a little bit with keeping up with like maybe the payments, or, because it's been a crazy time in the world lately. And maybe some of you guys lost a job, or I don't know, maybe things have been slow for you or something. But I definitely feel like many of you guys are going to be able to keep this house in car, or you're about to get a new house or a new car or something like that, where yes. Okay. So we also have Four of Swords. We also have Four of Swords. So this next level up, or something, this could involve you having more time to chill, more time to like pause and stuff, especially because with this Chariot card, that can have to do with travel. And so a lot of you guys could be in this level up. You could be going on a like more road trips, more trips in general. You're gonna be traveling a lot more, and a lot of you guys are gonna be able to rest more. Some of you guys could also be maybe, and you see here, that's how that's revving up. I definitely feel like some of you guys are getting a car, but for some of you guys, this can involve a yeah, like you making passive income, you making money while you sleep for some of you guys. So that could definitely be a thing for you on this with this next level up, this next come up. Um and maybe for some of you guys, this could be for a select few. Tattoos could be a thing. Like maybe you're gonna be getting some more tattoos. Maybe jewelry. Just with how these knives look, well, these swords. Um, Something with jewelry. Maybe you're gonna be able to get more jewelry. I definitely feel like a lot of you guys are making more money. So it's like maybe you're gonna be able to get more jewelry, maybe like a better wardrobe, like I said, more shoes, maybe able to get your hair done, your nails done, your toes done, everything always done with this next level up. Or maybe you're someone that already does these things for yourself, but there's like maybe a more like extra with it. Like maybe now you're gonna get all the designs on your nails. Maybe you used to shop at one type of store and now you're shopping at maybe a higher end type of store. Like things like that, I feel like it's gonna be happening for you. Um, Ace of Cups. Oh, I forgot to say with that Four of Wands with the home, for some of you guys, this next level up can involve like romance for some of you guys, like a relationship where this person is emotionally available and maybe there's like some type of marriage, engagement thing going on. Maybe you and this person will be traveling a lot together, but I definitely feel like for some of you guys this involves a marriage, a engagement or something like that with this next level up. Maybe for some of you guys there's a baby. Yes, and if you're dealing with someone already, this could be the next level in y'all's relationship. Like maybe y'all are moving in with each other, maybe y'all are about to get married or engaged or whatever. But yes. So the next two cards are meant to be like the time period you can expect these glow ups, level ups, whatever. Hold your vision, fix the moon. So maybe when it's like a fixed sign season, so Aquarius season, Leo season, Taurus season, Scorpio season, or Scorpio season passed already, but Aquarius season is coming soon. So maybe it could be sometime soon, or some of these things kind of like started like taking place already. Or it could even be on a day when the moon is already or is in these signs because the moon changes signs every couple days. So maybe on a day when the moon's in Scorpio, or the day with the moon's in Leo, or it could be a full moon in those signs, or a new moon in those signs, or just a regular day when the moon is in that sign. So be on the lookout for that. But let's also see we have helpful people. So um maybe you'll be meeting someone while the moon is in one of those signs and it's you end up getting advice or something, some type of resource from somebody when the moon is in one of those signs. Hmm. Yeah. And then maybe that's a sign for you, like that you're about to level up when you end up getting put on to something by someone else. Okay? So let's see. We have from the bowl of answers, we have first, well, you can't really see it, but first by Ken the Man, and she basically talking her shit in that song and talking about how she's a baddie basically. So I definitely feel like your level up definitely involves how you look. Definitely. So maybe yeah, you're changing your wardrobe, your look in some shape or form. And then we have Did It On Them by Nicki Minaj, which is another song where she's talking her shit and talking about how, like, all these bitches is her sons. All these bitches is her sons. So I definitely feel like you're leveling up in every sense of the word, because she's talking her shit in this song about how she looks, like how she, like she's a bad bitch, but then also how she's doing good in her life. So, and then we have 1, 2, 3, making progress. So yes, definitely. I think I said progress. I think I did say progress, but making progress, moving to the next level, which level up, and then we had status upgrade. So yep, moving on, taking action, and it's so funny that it says taking action because there was another pile where I said take action. So, and that's the same pile I mentioned earlier. So you'll know what I'm talking about if you watch that pile. We have Leo. We have Leo. So, didn't I talk about the fixed signs? Yes. And it says confident, charismatic, creative, passionate, generous, dramatic, leadership, warm hearted. So, August. And that's funny because Leo season is in August. So, maybe some of you guys are Leos. Maybe this time, like, or Leo season could be significant. And I did talk about Aquarius season being soon. We have a full moon in Leo in Aquarius season, so that could be an important time for you. Focus on your health on all levels. So I definitely feel like this next glow up, you're gonna be looking scrumptious, like a snack. Okay, all new everything. I'm telling you, you're upgrading in like every sense of the word. And now Virgo. So that's funny because South Node is in Virgo, and I mentioned that in another pile. We currently have South Node in Virgo, and then we have the full moon in Virgo happening in Pisces season, which that's a little bits of way, but not too far away. So maybe that could be a significant time for you as well. Okay, so that was your reading, pile number 2. If it resonated with you, let me get a crystal ball emoji in the comments, because y'all's intuition, I know, is about to be just on point the way this reading played out. Okay, so yes, if you feel called to tip me, if you want to book a reading for me, if you want to buy my art, because I've been putting my art back out there again, so definitely check it out. My art, if you want to join the Mystic Collective, where I post daily collective readings and other content, that information is below. If you want to follow me on social media, if you want to tip me, if you want to, I don't know, all the stuff you need from me is below. Okay, I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Peace. Hello, hello, hello. Those of you that chose pile number 3, let's get into your reading all about your next level up, glow up, all the things. Okay, so yeah, if you want to book me for a reading, you want to buy my art, you want to follow me on social media, that information is below. Okay, so and join the Mystic Collective for daily collective readings and other content. Okay, so yeah, let's get into it. All right, so first we're going to talk about what's going on with you now. Then we're going to talk about how you're leveling up, glowing up. Then we're going to talk about channeled messages and the time frame you can expect some of these things to happen. Okay, so yeah, let's get into it. So what's going on with you right now? We have chasing, pursuit, toxicity, resilience. So chasing, the fact that it's saying toxicity, this is making me think of another pile. So if you were drawn to another pile, go check it out. But I feel like right now you find yourself chasing. Maybe you feel like you're always chasing money, chasing people, I almost wanted to say chasing waterfalls. But you find yourself chasing, and spirit is like, why are you chasing, baby girl or baby boy? But yeah, emotional storm. And that's funny that now this is popping up. So you were definitely drawn to another pile because this happened in another pile, and I literally took a break after doing the pile And the fact that there is the siren again with this pile makes me think you're drawn to that other pile. We have date. Get back out there, meeting someone new, setting a date online. So some of you guys could be getting back into dating. Oh, but we have the snake, competition and enemy. The other woman look over your shoulder. So I'm wondering if, kind of like what I was saying in another pile, you could feel like you're in a state where you're always chasing, maybe you're not always chasing people, but maybe you feel like you're the one that usually is the pursuer when it comes to relationships, or maybe just in general. um and you're like, when I say in general, this could be like with money, with jobs, with everything. Like you feel like you're always, which of course, when it comes to manifesting what we want, we have to, take action and things like that. But maybe you always feel like you're chasing, you're pursuing things, and it feels like it's just always out of your reach. But I feel like you are getting out of that, or, well, I'm getting ahead of myself, but right now you may find that you're always pushing for something and it feels like it's just always out of your reach. Maybe you feel like it's always out of your reach, and now you are like, I want to get out of that. I'm not chasing people, I'm not chasing money, I'm not chasing anything. So yeah, I feel like that could be where you are right now, like realizing that you've been in this like chasing type of energy. Okay. So let's see what your next level up is, glow up, whatever. Gaslighted, reality distortion, emotional manipulation, questioning sanity, you're imagining things. So I'm wondering if like you've been in relationships or maybe even friendships where people kind of like gaslight you when you say like, I feel like I'm chasing you. I feel like you don't understand me, or I feel like this, I feel like that. And they're low key, or not they're low key, but they're like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? And it has you feeling like, am I crazy? Am I what? You know what I mean? And I feel like you're getting out of that, but the gaslighted is also making me think that like with the chasing, maybe you keep trying to pursue something. Maybe at first you were trying to pursue something, and then you kept kind of gaslighting yourself where you're just like, I mean, am I good enough for this? Is this possible for me? Will I actually be able to make this happen? Especially if you feel like you've been chasing and it's just out of your reach. You may have been someone that's asking yourself like, is this really for me? Like, should I really be doing this? And but I feel like with this next level up, it's like you're not going to be gaslighting yourself anymore, because you're going to be realizing like, yeah, this, it was happening in this way because I was chasing it. Okay. And I also feel like maybe with this next level up, it's almost going to feel like, is this even reality? Because things are chasing me now. People are chasing me now. Money is chasing me now. Like you're going to start, it's almost like a flip, like a flip switch or whatever, where you are realizing like, oh, I or I don't have to chase. I really don't have to chase. And then everything starts chasing you. Everything that you've been wanting starts coming towards you. Secret admirer, and it says hidden affection, anonymous notes, unknown interest, someone's watching. So it's definitely making me think that this that I just seen 555. So this next level up can involve because maybe you felt like in the past with relationships you were the one chasing, but we have secret admirer, and it's definitely giving that maybe the same person is now chasing you, or there's maybe you decide to be like, I'm not chasing you, and then you move on and there's someone that shows their affection towards you where you don't have to be the one chasing. Or it could even be with, like I said, with other things like money, jobs, whatever, where these things are now chasing you instead of you chasing it. where maybe at first, yeah, you felt like you were, maybe you were just in desperate energy, and not calling you desperate like, oh, you're just so desperate. I mean, in like a, just think about it. When you want money and you feel like you don't have it, you're going to feel like, oh my gosh, what do I have to do to get this money? You know what I'm saying? But I feel like you're getting out of that energy of feeling like that. That's funny that I don't know if y'all heard that, but I feel like that was confirmation. Deja vu. Yeah, that's funny that we have gaslight and deja vu, because they're kind of doing the same thing. And deja vu is, it says repeating patterns, familiar lessons, unresolved issues. We've been here before. So I feel like you're stepping into a energy. You're stepping into an energy where you are releasing this like energy of repeating patterns, where maybe, like I said, you were always chasing someone or something or whatever, and you're in this level up, glow up, you're gonna be realizing like, I be chasing. I be chasing. Or I be well, yeah, I be chasing, or I be in this energy where I'm like coming off as maybe a little desperate, or and I hate to use that word desperate, because I'm not calling you desperate, but like I said, when you want something and you feel like you don't have it and you feel like you really need it, you're gonna, I mean, we've all been there. You're gonna feel like, oh my goodness, I have to do this, I have to do that, and you are getting out of that, I feel like. And the fact that we have deja vu as well, this is also making me think like, because if you see, it's a couple. So for some of you guys, this level up, you're going to be realizing like the repeating patterns in relationships as well, with the possible chasing, or maybe not just with chasing, but like the over giving sometimes, maybe like the over giving. And even though we have snake here, it can have to do with a deceptive person, but I feel like you're shedding some part of yourself that you're realizing is like toxic about yourself. And I'm not calling you a toxic person. I think it's more so like certain traits where you're just like, wow, I do these things to myself. Like I chase emotionally unavailable people, or I chase money so much that I forget about my close relationships or my health or my whatever. And you're realizing certain traits about yourself, and you're releasing these repeating patterns. Yeah, brand new. And we have fresh beginnings, reinventing yourself, new ventures, watch me shine. And the fact that it says reinventing yourself makes me think of the shedding of the skin. Well, not your actual skin, but like with the snake. And this, well, this is a timeless reading, but you're um basically the time period, like this year was the year of the snake. So it is that it's all about transformation and shedding your skin. So I feel like you've been shedding your skin, shedding these toxic traits about yourself, where you're realizing like, okay, I won't, I won't list it again, but you're realizing these certain traits about yourself, and you're like, you know what, I'm gonna stop being like that. I'm not doing that. I'm not being in that energy anymore. And it's like you become this brand new person, where you're just, like I said, you're not chasing. You're not in this like push, push, push energy. You're not in this like, oh, I have to do anything just to make this happen. Like you are shedding your skin. That's the best way I can explain it. And I feel like maybe even like your identity, like you're shifting your identity, where it's like maybe you are changing up your look, but I think it's also like these habits, these traits that, yeah, you're realizing these don't really serve me. Okay? And let's see. Four of Cups. I feel like you're going to start saying no more. You're becoming a lot more picky. I think you're sorry, I'm getting a call from this number that I'm like, who is that? I guess I'll have to call him back after I do this reading. So maybe that's another thing with this glow up where you are, because like I said, I'll call them back, but it could be like you saying no to people where you're setting more boundaries. You're like, I'm not accepting this. Like I'm not, and it could be with people or with yourself where you're like, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not like this is not part of my personality anymore. Okay? Um yeah, I'm not doing this anymore. And then yeah, the Empress, her oh, sorry. They the number that just called me texted me. Sorry. We can't show too much, but cuz her titty is out. But we have the Empress here. So this is making me think that another thing is like, yeah, your attraction. Well, so I guess not another thing, but your attraction, you're attracting more like you're attracting things towards you. You're not chasing. That's like the I feel like this was the message for another pile, but I feel like this pile in general, like this is the whole message for this pile. The other pile, came it kind of like came up briefly, but I feel like this pile, the whole reading is like you're not chasing. You're no longer chasing anymore. Okay? Um and then Two of Swords. I feel like another thing for you is I'm getting a lot of relationship energy with this pile, and I think it's I don't know. I know date came out, but I feel like you're no longer accepting confusion or something. So it could be confusion within relationships where, it's a situationship or someone's not being honest with you, or like you're not accepting confusion. But this could also be with you where you are no longer confused. You are no longer being in this energy of confusion and being like, I don't really know what to do. I don't really know what to do. Like, I feel like you're becoming a lot more decisive in this new era, this glow up. You're a lot more decisive. Maybe you're a lot more organized. You're a lot more clear on what you want when it comes to a lot of different things. So, yeah. Then we have the Hanged Man, and if you notice closely, it has Neptune on here, and Neptune energy can be very confusing, very like elusive and things like that. So I feel like you're not accepting that from people, and I feel like you're not accepting that within yourself either, where it's like you're being more clear on what you want and what you want. And I feel like with the Hanged Man, it's also that you're like moving with more intention. Yes, you're moving with way more intention. And like not just doing things. Like you're gonna be a lot more strategic in this new era. Like this next glow up, you're a lot more strategic with your moves, your decisions, with anything. Like you're being more mindful of the decisions that you make. And I feel like that's why even when it comes to relationships, you're not allowing things to be confusing anymore, because you're like, yeah, I need more clarity. And maybe you kept dealing with people that didn't give you clarity or something like that, and you're not accepting that anymore. But I feel like you're not accepting that within yourself, where you are just being like unclear with what you're wanting, what you're aiming for, your future goals and things like that. Like you're Yeah, the best way to say is like you're getting more clear. Okay. All right. So these next two cards are basically the time periods you can expect these like glow ups. Oh wow, so we have luck is on your side, new moon in Sagittarius, and as I'm making this, this is Sagittarius season, and the new moon in Sagittarius is like 2 weeks from now on December 20th. So like I said, this is a timeless readings, but if you're watching this when it goes live, that could be a significant time for you, Sagittarius season. Um, what else was I gonna say? And then we also have full moon in Sagittarius in Gemini season, so that could be a significant time for you, or it could be a random day when the moon is in Sagittarius because the moon changes signs every couple of days. So that could also be a thing. It doesn't have to be a full moon or a new moon for when the moon is in Sagittarius for this time to happen or this glow up to happen. Okay? But we also have no need to worry, and that's funny because we have no need to worry and then luck is on your side. So I feel like Sagittarius season could be significant, like I said, and maybe right now you're being called to not worry because, like I said, you've been maybe the type of person to be worried about stuff and be like, oh my God, I gotta pay this bill, so I gotta do this, and this, or I really want this person to like me, so I gotta be like this, or I gotta do this, or even with like maybe not wanting to be alone, so you just accept certain things and you're being called not to worry because either someone is, like I said, gonna start chasing you, or someone is like on their way to you, and you don't have to worry that you're just gonna be alone for the rest of your life. Okay, so let's get something from the bowl of answers. We have Aquarius. So Aquarius season could be significant. That did come up in another pile. I kind of pulled way too many. Let's put some back. We do have miraculous solutions. So that could be something, because I definitely said there's no need to worry. So yeah. 555. Didn't I say 555? I saw 555. 555. Travel, change, adapt, experiment. Life is shifting in a major way. And that's funny that this all came, like, these types of messages came up in basically all the piles, but this is almost sounding like Sag energy. So yeah, travel could be a part of this, like, glow up, level up. Yeah. And then we have I love you. So there could be someone saying I love you. And like I said, you're getting in this energy where you're not chasing. And I feel like that's why you're going to be attracting someone that really loves you, or maybe someone you are already with, like they're going to start chasing you talking about I love you, or like you were dealing with, and I don't know. But we also have May. So I did talk about Gemini season, but this is also making me think of May I. And we literally have, the secret admirer card. So it's making me think of someone saying, like, may I take you out on a date? Or can I take you out on a date? Or may I have your number? Or something like that. So take the risk. It's worth it. So yeah, some of you guys, this is spirit saying, like, there's no need to worry. Aries season could be significant. We have Aries. So maybe when the moon is in Aries. We have Cancer. And we have January. So I know there's a full moon in Cancer during Capricorn season. And I think that's in January of 2026, if I'm not mistaken. So then we have Gemini. Did I talk about Gemini? Oh yeah, I did. I did talk about Gemini. And then we have self-care, and health needs to be your priority right now. And I feel like this is spirit talking about your self-concept and focusing on you, and not like being that over giver, or that person that's like, oh my God, I have to do 75 things just to make ends meet. Okay, so that was your reading, pile number 3. If it resonated with you, let me get an envelope emoji, because I do feel like there's going to be maybe a secret admirer, or like just things coming towards you after you may have experienced you always having to be the one to like go after like people, or I mean, not saying you can't go after people or opportunities, but I just feel like you're going to start attracting these things rather than like pushing so hard to get certain things that you want. Okay? So yes, get let me get an envelope emoji in the comments. And if you want to book me for a reading, if you want to join the Mystic Collective for daily collective readings and other exclusive content, or if you want to book, I think I already said book me for a reading. If you want to follow me on social media, if you want to buy my art, like I said, I've been putting my art back out there. That information is below. All the stuff you need from me is below, okay? I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Peace.